I'm holding the plate of appetizers. Let's see if I can get all this correct. We've got famous Trader Joe's meatless meatballs in a chili sauce and cranberry sauce glaze. We've got spinach rolls. We've got surprise olive puffs. It's a surprise because inside there's a pimento stuffed olive. It really catches people off guard, but it's really good. And a spiral with cranberry and pistachio. My gosh, we went all out on these appetizers. We had a happy hour in the living room. We had 3 or 4 selections to watch on the Amazon stick while we were eating our appetizers. We started with a selection by César Franck. Then we went to Zubin Mehta with an outdoor concert. He was conducting Glinka. Then we heard an aria by Vivaldi and wound up with Karajan conducting Liszt, Hungarian Rhapsody. So that was a great selection for our appetizers. Now we're in the dining room and ready for our New Year's Eve dinner. Happy New Year. Looking at the menu, I see we're having a tomato medley with champagne dressing. Does that sound right?
It's champagne vinaigrette. Everything is Happy New Year-ish.
Except for your apron, that's Christmas-ish.
Well, that's okay.
And our salad is a tomato medley. It's a medley of color. Tomato medley with champagne vinaigrette, served on the side with rosemary loaf.
Next is our creamy asparagus soup. That's asparagus soup, all right. Here we're seeing broiled New York steak, rosemary Parmesan potatoes, and cider glazed carrots with a flavor of pineapple. When's the last time we had New York steak? It's got to be years.
For us to have it in our home, not since the condo days.
We were getting top sirloin over at Texas Roadhouse before they shut down. Are you delighted?
Mm-hmm.
Is it mouth-watering and totally delicious and out of this world? Uh-huh.
This is Cherry's Jubilee Jello. We've had it now for several years on New Year's Eve because it also includes a half a cup of red wine.
Yeah, we were wondering why we were running out of wine so quickly. Now I know where it all went.
And it's cherry jello with pitted dark sweet cherries, pineapple chunks, nutmeg, and a half a cup of wine.
Oh, jeez. No cranberries?
No cranberries.
Oh, where did I get that? So good, so sweet.
It's called Cherry's Jubilee Jello. We've had it just about every New Year's for an obvious reason. It's so good.
It's marvelous and totally out of this world.
Uh-huh. Do you feel like you've gone out tonight?
I feel like we've gone all out tonight. I feel like we've pigged out tonight.
Yeah, well, we did over the top.
Happy New Year to everybody who's watching this, all my fans out there, all my YouTube followers and subscribers. I hope you have a joyous, happy New Year. And don't drink and drive. Day number 2 of the fabulous feast, and I think it's going to be just as tasty today on New Year's Day as it was the night before on New Year's Eve. New Year's Day, and we're going to continue with the feast that we started last night. And I'm sure everything's going to be just as tasty the following day. So let me know if it's just as good on New Year's Day as it was yesterday.
Mm. Mm-hmm.
New York steak. The last time we had steak of any kind was at Logan's Roadhouse before they closed the place down, the Peanut Palace. But this is a great dinner. Well, that ends our New Year's Eve candlelight chat, and we can say goodbye to another bottle of Redwood Highway Cabernet Sauvignon. You know, I just remembered something. If we ever have to go to Kaiser for any reason at all, there's a questionnaire that we fill out every time, and they want to know, how many drinks do you have on a normal drinking day? Well, I think it's kind of odd to call it a normal drinking day for us, but on a night when we just do decide to have a couple of glasses of wine, I'd say 2 glasses of wine, with the exception of New Year's Eve, with 2 glasses of wine and 2 servings of Tipsy Cherries Jubilee Jello, which has more wine content in it than a full glass of wine. I'm not kidding. And you can feel tipsy as you get up from the table after having that.